Alright guys, we're back on the 3D printed Fiero build. As you can see, I spent a bit of time polishing out the 3D printed body, and we got a pretty decent result. Now, there are certain limitations to it, as the smoothness you get will depend on exactly how well you do your sanding. As this one looks pretty good, not perfect, but pretty good, but you can still see a couple of places where the layer lines can still be seen under the paint. As this is just a learning experience for me, I'm not going to get too crazy about it. But sanding is going to be the big secret with using this type of 3D printing, as opposed to like resin. I'm now getting ready to mask off all the black trim, the belt lines, everything that are the character marks of the Fiero. And we're going to do that, and then we're going to get ready to do the black trim in a flat black or semi-gloss. Not quite as shiny as what's on the windows and all. And now when I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking maybe I should have done the window in a different color. Maybe like a blue or even a grayish. But, it's already done, so I'm not doing it again. Looks pretty cool anyway. So, I'm going to go ahead and mask this off. So, just hang out and we'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, so now we're going to, now that we got all our paint work done, now we're going to unwrap it and see if we made a mess of this or not. Take a look at that. We have just about all of the black trim done on the 3D printed Fiero, including the underside of the chassis. Finally got rid of, put a little bit of black paint on there. That is actually looking pretty cool. I used Tamiya's semi-gloss black, decanted and sprayed through the airbrush to allow me to paint all of the black trim, and it came out really, really nice. I'm very happy with that. Okay, well, we're going to let this paint cure and harden. We did get a slight bit of overspray right there above the air intake, and a little bit right here at this door. Nothing a little bit of wet sanding and cleaning up won't fix. But guys, I am really happy with the way that looks. That just looks really, really cool. This is on its way to looking like a large-scale Hot Wheels car. Very, very neat. Very happy with this. The only thing left to do are the vents, which I had to do last because now I have to mask all of that off. And then we move on to the next step, which is the wheels and tires. But this just looks really cool, guys. All right, well, I'm going to end this video right there. And just admire this for a little bit because I'm really liking the way it looks. This is really very cool. I also like the bar here in between the quarter glass and the door glass, which is the semi-gloss black, so that you can see the separation between the door and the quarter glass. Again, I'm thinking I probably should have painted the windows a different color. Gonna have to clean it up again now that I've got all the tape residue on here and shine it back up again. But I should have done them with the windows a different color, but I'm really, really liking the look. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to go now and plan on what I'm doing next to this thing. After I let this thing sit for a few days so that the paint cures, I want to make sure I don't rub it off. This is a lacquer and I want to make sure that it cures and hardens nicely. And then we'll be back with more of this. Or maybe we'll be on the other Fiero. I don't know yet, because I'm really enjoying playing with this little thing. Okay guys, I'll see you on the next one.